If you spend your whole life masking, scripting, and trying to force yourself to assimilate to neurotypical standards, you never really get a chance to actually tune into what works for you. How can I not know what my needs are, what my preferences are, what my boundaries are? These are things that you should have learned throughout your childhood, your adolescence, your young adulthood. And as an adult, you should have been well versed in that sort of language. But I think it's important for us neurodivergents in these moments to be patient with ourselves and also understand that there are very real objective reasonings as to why you are drawing those blanks and you have no idea what works for you. You're not incompetent. You're not broken. In fact, you are the opposite of broken. You've actually forced yourself to work in a system that doesn't work for you and in ways that doesn't work for you. That is overcompensation. That is overfunctioning. So give yourself credit where it's due. If you are capable of making an unsustainable life work for however long before you broke down, friend, you are perfectly capable of building a sustainable life for yourself with frameworks that actually work with your neurology, work with your nervous system, frameworks that actually make sense to you, frameworks that you don't even have to put that much effort into in order to maintain. Systems that will actually set you up and support you so much so that you will have space for the first time in a long time to tend to other areas of your life and explore other areas of your life without needing to let everything fall apart in order to do that. Know when to take on responsibility over your actions. Learn when to accept the areas of your life that you've been failed by other people, by the systems. And the most important thing is to also forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for neglecting yourself and accept accountability by devoting yourself to honoring and integrating your neurodivergence rather than masking and suppressing it. It's okay to not know what works for you right now. You are not clueless. I will tell you what you do have. You do have a good idea of what doesn't work for you, and that is a starting point. So where do we go from here? When you don't know what works for you yet, but you at least know what doesn't, you have to start to set boundaries for yourself. Boundaries that help protect you from what doesn't work for you and helps open up opportunities for you to partake in things that may work for you. Sometimes in order for us to discover what works for us and the path that's meant for us is to stop walking a path that leads us nowhere and is to stop doing things that no longer work for us and never did. And the thing is, your human nature is going to make you want to latch onto those things that you've known for this long. It's going to prioritize what you know, even if it's so uncomfortable and draining for you. And that is the hard part. The hard part is to stop relying on things that you've relied on your whole life, even if it doesn't work for you. Isn't it crazy how our human nature is like that? We will prefer to do things that we don't want to do and in ways that doesn't work for us just because we're used to it over choosing a different path that we've never walked before and exploring opportunities that may open up so many doorways, so many possibilities that may make you feel so much more expansive, supported, and provide so much more flow. But just because we don't know what that means and how it's going to turn out, we avoid it because we're that scared. You have to be so committed to exploring the unknown despite your fears. You have to commit to yourself enough to conquer those fears and take those first steps, even if those first steps are wonky, wobbly, scary. You don't know if you're going to step out into a platform or just step out into nothing and fall down. But either way, change happens when the discomfort of staying the same outweighs the discomfort of changing. And the thing about being a neurodivergent adult is that we've hit multiple breaking points where we see in real time, in very real ways and through very real consequences, that there really isn't a choice to keep going on with how we've been going on. And ironically, that is a blessing in disguise. You don't even really get a choice. And I laugh because I've been there. I've been there so many times, you guys, where you look at yourself and you beat yourself up really hard in these moments and you're just like, what is wrong with me? But trust me, once you start to honor yourself in these moments and surrender and actually just follow the path that your body and your mind is trying to take you, you will start to see moment to moment, more and more, this feels a lot better. This makes a lot more sense. Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I do this sooner? If you want to move forward, you have to let go of the dead weight. You need to start letting go of what no longer works for you. And you need to be willing to walk away from it. You may have to do this multiple times because there will be moments where you want to go back to it or you instinctually want to keep bringing it with you. You look down and all of a sudden it's back in your pocket and you don't know how it got there. But every single time you see it appear or reappear or you're reaching for it, stop yourself, pause, and make the conscious decision to not lean on it. Those are the moments where turning away from those old habits will open up many, many opportunities to discover new ones. And each time you discover new habits, you will learn more and more about yourself. You will either confirm what doesn't work for you, or you will learn what works for you. And that's how you start learning what works for you. So give yourself opportunities to make that discovery, to learn more, deepen your understanding of yourself more. I believe in you. Your body believes in you. Your brain believes in you, even if you don't believe in you. And sometimes this journey is also about moving forward, even in moments where you don't believe in yourself. That's okay too. And with that being said, make sure you guys take some time to breathe, to regulate yourselves, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.